Alright guys, wanted to post a quick update on the mini truck. I haven't posted any videos of it for a while. That's because I am still waiting for the steering tie rods to replace the old ones that are completely shot. They're on back order from Japan, so I'm being told that they're probably going to ship within the week, so hopefully those will come through. And I got the Civic boots installed on both sides now. That part is ready to go. Swing around to the other side, and kind of the same thing, same story on this side. Waiting for the tie rod in. There's nothing there, so that I could finish up. Now, one thing I was playing around with, I started thinking, is it possible to put Honda Civic struts on the Honda Acty? So I actually bought a Honda Civic. This is a 93 to 97, I think. That Honda Civic has double wishbone suspension, and the strut actually fits inside the wishbones, so it's a very narrow coil. So I'm like, maybe I can make this work. So I actually found one on eBay for 24 bucks, believe it or not, and I got it just to try it out. But it comes with this kind of top hat section. The Honda Civics only have 2 bolts on their top hat as opposed to the 3. So what I did was I actually removed the top hat from the factory strut. So here's the factory strut, the Acty strut, without the coil and without the top hat, and without the little sleeve, right? So I removed the top hat and I bolted it on to the Honda Civic strut, hoping that it would work. And it bolts up perfectly. It's actually pretty good. And when you look at the factory strut with the spacer, this is a 2-inch spacer, and this surface here would be equivalent to this flange here on this strut. You could tell it's still taller. The Civic strut is taller by about 2 inches, but you know, I'm like, you know, let's give it a try. The biggest problem why it didn't work was, well, 2 things. One is this is a much skinnier strut than the factory. So the factory is a 2-inch diameter. This is roughly like a 1.6, 1.62, something like that, diameter strut. But the worst thing is this little divot here. I don't know if you could see that there. That little divot, and the Acty struts have it as well. See if you can see it there, right there. That little divot corresponds to the bolt that goes through the knuckle to tie this through, and that little divot is what actually keeps the strut from sliding out of the knuckle or going in too deep into the knuckle. So originally I thought I could just put like a bushing here, some sort of a copper sleeve, and actually bought a sleeve to get that done. Let me show you what I actually used. Oh, I put it here. This garage is a mess. But I basically made this. This is a copper sleeve. It's a 2-inch OD and a 1.625. Basically, I think that's like 1 5/8 ID. And I made a little sleeve that my idea was to sleeve this over. Once you clamp the knuckle, that slot would fill in and grab the strut. The problem is it doesn't have that divot, and even if it did, it would capture the sleeve but not the strut, so the strut could in theory still pop out. The other problem was with this taller strut, the camber was just ridiculous. It was just super large amounts of positive camber, and it just didn't look right. So I kind of abandoned that idea. I threw out some money trying to get it to work, but you know, at least I got that out of my head, and it was something I kept like burning a hole in my head, and I just wanted to try something to make sure it wasn't something that couldn't be done. But in any case, my struts are good. I just I ordered new springs, so when those come in, I'm gonna replace them, pop them back in. I'll post. So probably my next video is gonna be me installing new springs, getting the struts back in the mini truck, and hopefully by the tie rod ends will come in, and I'll get that done as well. So I just want to give you guys a quick update on the mini truck. I know I haven't posted anything about it in a while. I know some people only watch my channel because they want the mini truck stuff, and I didn't want to upset anybody with all the Mercedes stuff I've been posting. So thanks for watching, and hope to have better videos coming up soon. Thank you.
Ryan Little.